Hi guys, so I'm gonna teach you guys how to teach your horse how to side pass. I'm going to use Hawk, so you don't have to use the tools I have, but what I have is a clicker and treats, and I have a small little carrot stick, and then obviously you'll need your horse. So I taught him to side pass to me first. So it's not perfect, but I can go like this and tap on him, and he'll start coming towards me. Like that. And to get him to come to you is basically the same thing as getting him to go away from you. You're just doing it from the same side. So to get him to start pass away from me, I'm going to tap him. Well, I'm going to have him disengage his hindquarters by tapping him right here, just on the other side. And as soon as he moves his hind end away, I'm going to stop, and usually I pet him. I only give treats as a big reward. So I'm going to do it again. And as soon as he moves his hind end away, I'm going to stop. And you're going to keep doing this until they move their hind end away from you without having to add barely any pressure. Now once he gets good at moving away from the pressure, then we can move forward. So like I don't have to touch him anymore to have him move away, which is what you're looking for. Now you want to do the same thing with the front end. You're going to tap them. I tap them where their girth usually sits. So I'm going to tap. And I just want him to move the front end over, like that. Now you can use the fence to help you with this, just to keep them from not going forward, which is what we're going to do. So I'm going to put him to the fence so he can't go forward, and then it's your job to keep him from going backwards. And then once they step to the side, stop tapping them and you're going to keep doing this until they can do it without you putting very much pressure on them. Now I'm just going to do it away from the fence, just to kind of get a feel for where he is. So he's doing pretty good. And you don't have to use the fence either. You can do it without using the fence. You just got to keep him from walking forward. Which you just pull on their halter. If they're moving their forward quarters more than the other front quarters, you can also tap them on the hind quarters to kind of help them gauge that way. So usually he does that when I'm asking him to come into me. He'll move his front end more than his hind end. So I'll just tap that hind end until he gets it correct. Like that. And now I'm going to have him go away. And you want to teach this obviously on both sides. Just for video purposes, I'm doing it on one side. And you also don't have to be on the side of them either. You can do it while you're in front of them, which is the same thing. So like I'm in front of them, except instead of me tapping here, I'm just gonna hold my whip out like this. Like that. So you don't have to be on the side of them either. It just depends on what you want to do. And with bigger horses or longer horses, the whip doesn't have to match the length of their body, because when you're in front of them, you're just tapping that hind quarter. Huck here, he likes to learn things and do things, so he tends to pick up on things pretty quickly. We're just going to keep working on this for probably another 10 minutes, and then we're going to do something different. Any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section, and I will answer them as best as I can do. And yeah, that'll conclude this video. I'll put in a clip of him doing it really well at the end as well, so you guys can see what the final results should look like.